Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are in Drax Hall in St. Anne, Jamaica, and we are looking at one of the new plazas that just recently opened in Drax Hall. As you can see, most of the stores are occupied, but a few are still empty or yet to be the persons to start operation. Straight ahead is another plaza that's being built. And behind this plaza is another one that's open. It has KFC, Pizza Hut, Drax, Starbucks, Sakura, CPJ, among other locations. This plaza is actually the Knutsford Express Plaza because that's the Knutsford Express building in front of us where the Knutsford Express buses come in. This is the Drax Hall depot, so to speak. And they decided to build a plaza around the depot because Drax Hall is a very large community. It's not a town, it's a part of the town of St. Anne, which is the capital of the parish of St. Anne. It's a part of the town of St. Anne's Bay, which is the capital of St. Anne. A lot of people think Ocho Rios is the capital of St. Anne, but it's actually St. Anne's Bay because back in the day when these parishes were being formed, hundreds of years ago, the towns were built by the port because back then everything moved via ship. So the main towns were by the ports. But things have changed. Drax Hall is actually the fastest growing community in Jamaica now. It has thousands of homes. It actually has so many homes that's why you see all these commercial buildings going up now. We also have other videos up of the other plaza and a review or an update basically on the construction of the commercial buildings that are going up in Drax Hall. For example, Drax Hall doesn't have a police station because St. Anne's Bay has a police station and Ocho Rios. Drax Hall was just a community between Ocho Rios and St. Anne's Bay. But it has grown so much with so many homes. When I say homes, thousands of homes. That the community has gotten so big that is why you're finding these commercial buildings going up now. You have a Starbucks, you have a Pizza Hut, you have a KFC. And these locations are also in other. For instance, KFC is in Ocho Rios, Starbucks is in Ocho Rios, which is a 5-minute drive from where we are. But the community has grown so much. You don't have any banks in Drax Hall because the banks would have been in St. Anne's Bay and Ocho Rios. I'm sure that's going to change very soon. You don't have a post office for Drax Hall. Though they were, as we said, Drax Hall is a part of St. Anne's Bay, the town. So Drax Hall is growing very quickly, and I am sure it will be designated a town very soon because of all of the infrastructure that's being put in and all of the expansion. Sakura, the restaurant, they have a location in St. Anne's Bay and they have one in Ocho Rios, but they also put one in Drax Hall because it's such a large community and it's still growing. We actually drove up the hill and made a video, and you'll be surprised at how many homes are going up. And not just homes, developments, complexes with hundreds of homes in it. You should check out the videos that we have or the drone footage. Then you'll realize how massive this place is, residential homes. That's the Northern Coastal Highway straight ahead. And that highway is going to be expanded from 2 lanes to 4 lanes because this community has so much traffic going in and out of it that it has exceeded, that highway has exceeded the 15,000 cars a day limit, or it was built to accommodate 15,000 cars a day. And they have to upgrade it to accommodate 40,000 cars a day because of this community. And it's a very nice community because everything here is modern. It's being built or has been, like some of the homes have been built within the last 5 years. Most of the homes. And so they are modern gated communities. And Drax Hall is actually very well planned out. It's not like the people build the homes and then the government comes in and regularizes the water and the light and the roads. No, it was built the other way. The developments were done professionally. So the development, though, how would you say now? What's the word? They were laid out, but the infrastructure was put in. The roads were put in before the development started. So it was done properly. So you have gated communities, very modern facilities, very modern homes. They actually have good roads. And if you look at some of our other videos of some of the neighborhoods like Norbrook, Cherry Gardens, Beverly Hills, Jacksonville, you'll realize why I say Drax Hall has good roads. We actually just made a video before this one where we drove up the hills. I really recommend you guys watch that video. You're going to see quality roads. You're going to see subdivisions. That's the word I was looking for. Everything is subdivided so nicely. So you see the lots all pegged out and the infrastructure put in place. So you guys should check it out. But this is definitely a very nice place. And I must point out that Richmond Estate in Richmond basically gave Drax Hall its birth. Because that Richmond Estate, we have the videos up on the channel. I really recommend you watch it. Is the nicest gated community I have ever seen in Jamaica. Some say it's the nicest in the Caribbean. Some say it's the nicest in the Western Hemisphere. That might be a stretch, but it's definitely the nicest gated community I have seen in Jamaica. And the complexes in Drax Hall mirror Richmond Estate. That is one of the reasons why Drax Hall does so well, because of the type of homes they build, the type of neighborhood the homes are built in. And it all started with Richmond Estate. Richmond basically gave them the blueprint, and Drax Hall has far exceeded Richmond in terms of the number of homes. Richmond doesn't have this kind of infrastructure. That's the KFC and the Starbucks Plaza on the left. Richmond does not have this kind of development. So Drax Hall will mirror the homes in Richmond, but has far exceeded the number of homes and the type of infrastructure. That's why all these commercial buildings are going up now. Alright guys, thanks for taking a tour with us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.